Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Woohoo! It's Friday.
Friday.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin. I'm Pamela Pick.
And I'm Bill.
This is my husband, Bill. And we're having a little Friday party here.
Friday.
So he likes getting done to be here for the Friday live. And so it's kind of fun because he gets this little attitude on Friday afternoons. He does end up working from home. Bill, can you tell me if I'm straight on the camera?
Looks like it.
Okay. So, welcome everyone. Come on in. Say hello. Tell us where you're from.
Hi, Madison.
Madison's here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello, Madison. Who else is here? Here, I'll come over there and look.
France.
Hi, France. Hi,
Kathy
Jean. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kristen.
One of the Kristens.
One of the Kristens. So, as of a few minutes ago, we just have a new Kristen that joined our team, so that makes 3, and they all spell it differently, so it's not confusing at all. So come on in. I've got kind of a fun card today. We're going to go back to doing some of the Friday layouts, but this one isn't my layout. I took this one right off the internet. So if you're new to us, be sure to like and share. You can follow us here on Facebook or on YouTube. I'm also on Pinterest, Instagram.
2 of the Kristens are on now.
2 of the Kristens are on? Woohoo! I don't.
Carson ones.
Okay. So then there's 2 Kristen Wenzels now.
KCW.
KCW. There we go. We can call her KCW.
And KLW.
And KLW. That's right. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Should we get moving?
Let's go.
Okay, so today I'm going to bring you some stuff from the mini catalog, and this is just something that I was doing personally. I want to show you, we're kind of going to be doing a mashup, one of my mashups. So, Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder, and I have this already pre-done. So it gives kind of like a falling down of snow. It gets thicker at the bottom and it's less at the top. It does have little snowflakes, and then it's just kind of got the little, what do you call those? Dots? Little dots of snow. So I don't know if that, could you see that very well on camera? Okay, I can't tell. So that's called Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder.
It's Kristen KCW's birthday.
Happy birthday, Kristen Carlson Wenzel. So we have that. I also have the Above It All stamp set. So we're going to be using a die that's not here right now. And then I'm going to be using the Here's to a Season Full of Wonder and Cheer and Warm Winter Wishes. So, and then I've paired it with, oh, what is the name of this? Is it called, what's it called? I got to look it up now.
Yep.
It is called Winter Meadow. So the Winter Meadow actually goes with another set, but this paper, the one that I chose is this one here. It has like these trees on it, which fits nicely with the die that I'm going to be using. But this is like really awesome paper. So, you know, a lot of our stuff comes in suites and sets that you can get so they coordinate really well, but don't be afraid to change it up and mix and match. So I'll be using this paper. Let's see, it's just kind of got a pretty peacock that's been water washed. But look at this. This has beautiful paper in here. Oh, here it is. Here was my little thing to tell me what it was. Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Blueberry Bush. And
pushing it back in.
That's right. And Moody Mauve and Smoky Slate are the colors that go with it. So don't be afraid to change and do some mashups. I'm also going to be adding my newest favorite. This is the Soft Shimmer. It's a 12 by 12 specialty paper. It comes in several colors, so of course Pretty Peacock. But it does have like Lost Lagoon in here. It's got like a Night of Navy. This is the Berry Burst. And I think there's... yeah, this is the Bubble Bath, but it kind of can go with Fresh Freesia. and ask me how I know, because I've used it there. So I'm going to set this down here, and then let's get going. Let's talk about the card layout. Now, this isn't one of my card layouts. This is one that I got off of Pinterest. This is Freshly Made Sketches. It's sketch 602. And I went ahead and wrote out the measurements that I want to use for this, because you can make your own, but I wrote out mine. And so let me just start here. First of all, I want to point out how simple this is. You've got an A2 card base, and then it has one layer here, and then one across here. So this is something that can be zhuzhed up if you want to make it fancy, or you can do casual stamping, which is one of my favorite, or even simple stamping. There's no punches or dies. Now, of course, I had to throw a die in there, but let's set this off to the side so that we can see it, and let's bring in our card pack. So are we getting a lot of people here?
It seems like 26.
Woohoo! Okay.
Woohoo!
So let's start with our card base. And since this doesn't show you what kind of ephemera or what kind of die cuts or anything, it just gives the layout. And most layouts do that. When you're looking at a card layout, sometimes you'll have some that show you different things that you can add to it, and some of them don't. What happened to my, there it is, my bone folder.
The bone folder.
Okay, I am going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat here. So I'm just going to start off like I normally do with the background, and I'm going to go ahead. I went ahead and added, this is a lot of space in here, so I felt like it needed something, so I added texture. So what are you going to do this weekend, Bill?
What are we doing?
I like that. That's a good man right there. What are we doing?
Well, I'm probably going to do a bunch of chores.
That's right. I'm going to put you to work.
On the floor. And...
we need to go to town.
Gotta go to town. You going to cross the river?
Possibly. We could go to Hannibal and Quincy.
Oh.
All in one weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Traveling.
So, okay, so I have the background on there. And then what happened, here it is. Let me pull my pieces over here. So then I have a piece, and I went ahead and marked these because it's hard to see on here. I will take a picture of this and put this on my blog so that you'll have these measurements. But to get both pieces on and to get them lined up straight, for me, it's just easier to put them on a piece of basic white. So this is 2.5 by 3 5/8. And then each of these pieces, as we look at it, this is 2.5 by 2 3/4. So this is that piece of that DSP that I have. So let's go ahead, let's move this aside. And I am just going to glue this down to that basic white. I think it's easier than trying to, especially on an embossed piece, to put your DSP down onto that embossed piece and have them line up with, by the time I get the other piece glued. This way I know exactly where it needs to go. And I think it's going to make it easier for me. This is my trick. I mean, you can do it however you want to. Then for this piece, it says it's 7/8 by that 2.5. So I'm going to have the piece of the, where is the piece? Seriously, I just started this demonstration. Okay, no worries.
You got a new one.
I'm going to make
Oh,
one.
I thought you had it up there by the thing.
Well, I thought so too, but
What piece are you looking for?
a piece of this.
Oh.
So that's okay. We'll just
Is it underneath it? Underneath your paper?
underneath.
Since all the rest of them were underneath it?
No,
Okay.
it isn't. So that's okay. We'll just cut another one.
Okie dokie.
It's not that big of a deal. So
Kind of glimmery paper.
it is. This is the shimmer paper. I love this.
Shimmer. I shouldn't say shimmery paper. Not
So
glimmery.
let's look again. You are so interrupting me today. Okay, 2.5 by 7/8. So I need 7/8. I can't concentrate that good though. So 7/8. So we've got, I'm going to go this way so that I can hold the paper on the trimmer to the 7/8 mark. So it's not quite an inch. There we go. Sorry. You can talk now. It's when I'm thinking that I struggle.
What?
Exactly.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Okay, so 7/8. And I actually plan on making quite a few of these because I really like this card. And I like how simple it is, but it's kind of complete little card. Oops, I kind of got some... What?
You did a bill off the paper.
It's not off. It's just close.
Close to being off.
Okay. I did a bill. You're funny. Okay, so now I have that. And this is just easier for me to get it lined up correctly. Okay. Oops, that came up a little bit. There we go. So now pulling this back in, I can go ahead and adhere this down to my card base. So we'll bring our card base back in. Now this one shows this where it's kind of an even edge up here. And I didn't like that myself. I'm going to pull it down a little bit farther. So I do have an even edge on this side, and there's still quite a bit showing, but I have a little bit more of an edge up there. I just felt like it was too small. Now, the other way that you could do this is make your page, your piece of DSP wider to fit there. And actually, I'm going to give just a little bit more glue right in the middle because it is
the bumps.
on the embossed. Yeah.
Because of all the bumpy snowflakes.
No one can hear you when you're talking in that goofy voice. They don't understand what you're saying. So, okay. There we go. Like this. I told you, he's a wild man right now. Okay, I'm also missing another piece, so we'll get...
What are you missing now?
I don't know. I thought I had it all.
Well, look underneath there's a piece of paper that doesn't have, okay.
You don't know what I'm looking for.
I don't.
Quit directing my traffic today. All right. Can you tell we're married? Past that honeymoon phase. So I'm going to cut a piece at 3 1/4 of basic white by 4 1/2. And these go back into my pile. And this is going to be for on the inside of my card. So I use that die from the, what's it called? Above It All stamp set. And I'm going to use this, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. This is going to be for the inside of my card. I'm not going to need much because it's not going to get, there we go. And
Just a line.
yeah, it's not going to need much. Because it's going to be on the inside of the card. It's not going to get... Now, the reason why I usually do in the lower left-hand side when I'm card making is because when I tend to write, I have the name and then I have whatever and my signature over here. So I never usually put something on that side. That's just my personal preference, but you feel free to do what you want to. I'm going to open up my Pretty Peacock. This is Pretty Peacock cardstock, and I'm going to put the Warm Winter Wishes. That's from the Above It All stamp set. I'm going to ink that up, and I will stand so that I can get this straight. And I'm just going to put that right here. Don't look at my dirty block. I need a block cleaner. Maybe I'll make you clean my blocks tonight.
Nope.
And then I'm going to take a 3/4 inch by 3 1/4 inch. What do you mean, no? I'm going to make you do it.
Nope.
He's kind of sassy today, isn't he? And I'm going to take the greeting. Here's to a full... oh, I didn't stamp that good. Here's to a season full of cheer and wonder. Wonder and cheer. And...
It fits on there.
oh, it fits just fine.
I know, but Bear.
So what I did here, and I want to show you from the layout, is I made it a creative edit here. And let's glue this on the inside. So we're going to adhere this down. I like to use the green.
Call it a creative edit?
Yeah, a creative edit. So
when you change the plan.
Who knows what CASE stands for? CASE. Do you know, Bill, what CASE stands for?
Create and share everywhere.
That's
No,
good.
Copy and share everything.
Copy and share everything, but that's good. I'm pretty proud of you for that. The other thing is it's copy and selectively edit. And so I'm going to make a selective edit. So on this layout, it says it's 3/8 inch, and it says, which is a lot smaller than what I have, and it has the sentiment. And then it looks like it's going nearly probably 3.5 inches across. But this is a lot thicker than that. And it's because I needed it to work for my sentiment, right? So let me find some dimensionals here.
Return.
A return?
Yeah, you typed along and returned it. Yeah.
That's right.
Below.
You're talking so soft, I doubt they can hear you. Can you guys hear him? Tell him to talk louder. He talks to me and then it's like mumbling in the background. Okay.
It's like having a return. It's kind of like wrapping the text on an Excel sheet.
So I'm going to...
It's wider.
It's wider. Okay.
Instead of 3/8, it's 3/4.
Oh, and I just totally smudged that. Okay, so now I have this on here, and it looks good other than my little smudge, but I'll use my little eraser to get rid of that.
No, they said they can hear me.
They can hear you?
Yes.
Oh, well, then why am I talking so loud? I thought they couldn't hear. Okay, so I wanted to add, and this was the die cut that I used for the tree for the inside, and you can see how cute this is already. I love this paper. I love that little bit of shimmer paper. So cute. Card. And it is a quick card. So this is something when you have to make a lot of cards, you can actually make quite a few cards. Let me finish it. It'd be a lot quicker if you'd quit interrupting me.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of these. This is the iridescent pastel gems. I love these things. And since I have this that sticks up, I think that this works out really well because sometimes these stick a little higher than other gems that we have. So I'm going to put a couple there. And then I want to use, and if you guys haven't seen this, and for those of you who are signed up for my what is it? My game night, my Stampin' game night.
Bingo.
Don't purchase this because you're going to be getting a whole roll of it. Woo! This is the iridescent ribbon. It is so pretty. It'll pull out the color, whatever you put with it, and it's gorgeous. So I'm just going to make a bow. I have one pre-made. So basically this is, it's not really monochromatic, but it kind of is because it's got the Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon and white on here. And then I make a bow, pull it together. Is Jackie on here? Bill, is Jackie on here?
Yes, she is.
Jackie, making a bow. See how easy it is? I have to fuss with them too. Okay. Do I want that going that way? I don't like it that way. But now I can't change it, can I?
Nope.
I think that looks weird. I'm going to use the one that I made and I'll redo that one. It looked weird to me. I wanted them to be a certain way, so it was facing a certain way. So, okay, you guys, you can tell it's Friday, right?
That's right.
So I have one made.
Jackie says you're the bowmaster.
I'm really not, though, as you just saw by my demonstration. Okay, so we've got that coming in here. Now, I want you to think about this. Now, I only did, this is what's kind of a casual stamper. I took a very simple design and I turned it into what I thought. Oh, I love how that pulls out the green in this. I love Pretty Peacock. I love the shimmer. This thing is so stinking cute.
I like it. I mean, it is a shiny card.
It is. Now wait.
Or shimmery.
I want to show you something else. You ready?
Yes.
So, same layout. I went ahead and made another card in different DSP with a different stamp set, one of my mashups, to show you.
Different background.
I've got, this is the Countryside, what's it called? Countryside something. How come you don't know this, Bill? You seem to think you know everything else on my show. It is called the Countryside Inn.
Countryside Inn.
Yeah, so I used the Countryside Inn. Now this one I use the shimmer, and you don't have to use shimmer paper. You could use another patterned paper for that matter. But I went ahead and used another shimmer. I used a different die cut. This is from the Sentimental Park, I believe, with the flower from Sentimental Park. I used a different, it was the same embellishments, but I just used one of those on the flower. And I use Night of Navy, and then this is the Country Inn embossing folder. So now, as you look at this, you can see that this is kind of a versatile thing. It's an easy design, and you can, if you want to do more of maybe a simple fun fold and cut off part of the background and only emboss the one piece and have this stick over, you could do that, because as I use that white underneath, it would just make that easy. You could also use the boho blue or whatever color base you were doing, so that when you would flip it over, instead of seeing white from your colored pattern, you'd see this same colored what is this called? Cardstock. You've got me so confuzzled today. Okay, now the next thing is, though, let's remember, this would look even better if we make sure that we're not getting a naked
card
envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and put some
glue. Oh, you're doing the back end. All right.
I'm going to do the whole back end. Now, as I did this, I realized I should probably cut this down a little. Should have probably done that first, right? So what does this need to be at? Like 5.5 or something?
Well, remember, you can always trim it. Don't get too short, though.
Well, should I just cut it on the thing? Sure. I'll just cut it on there. Okay. All right. And I just smudged that, but I'll just lay this on here. And then I really think that this gives kind of a uniform look when you're sending a card.
Oh, I like that back.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of a water...
Kind of like a watermark or
water wash.
Look.
Yeah.
Varnish.
Did I show everyone that Bill made me a card for my birthday?
You did.
Oh, did I? Okay.
You did.
I was going to show him. And let me bring... So, to get my... if you find me on Pinterest, you'll find all of my card layouts. But this one was from... what was it called? Freshly Made Sketches 602. But however, I will post this on my blog. Now look at the difference. Let me move this one out of the way. So now you have the inside and the outside. It all matches. It looks really good, especially when you're using such a little DSP on your card front. I think it's nice to have that on here. And you could actually stamp, I think there's a small tree and some snowflakes if you wanted to on the front to fancy it up. So we took a simple card layout. We made it a pretty card. So I hope that this is bringing some sort of inspiration to you guys. Now, again, if you're new to me, please like and follow. I would appreciate that. Anything that you want to order is in my online store. Just please be sure to use my current host code for all orders under $150. There is a sign-up deal going on, and it seems like today is the lucky day. So you can sign up picking 35% off of your kit or 35% more. It's your choice. Either $64.35 and you get to pick $125 for only $64.35, or $99 for $168. You never have to do anything else again, but you're going to get a free paper pumpkin, free business supplies, and free shipping. And they are going to pay for the entry into our onstage event where all the demonstrators get together and stamp. Now this year it's going to be online virtual, so we're not going to be like actually together, but you'll be able to get some inspiration from that. Plus, on top of that, because of that, you will be getting the new catalog for next year early. So that might be something.
There you go.
The online exclusives that we did for the shaker card on Wednesday, you will be able to pre-order those on your kit also. You get to pick your kit. So this is a good way to fill your craft room or start a business if you want to. It's up to you. My Piccadilly game night is back out. I've got Pingo and mystery stamping, and there is a bunch of stuff going on. So you get
Next Thursday.
It's next Thursday, yes. If you sign up before Monday, you get an extra gift on top of it. So there is a 3 live demonstrations, a half pack of DSP, a full roll of ribbon, which I showed you the ribbon. It's a really lovely ribbon. A full pack of embellishments, 3 games of Pingo where you can actually win a bundle set,
or be there drawing it,
or a couple of stamp sets. 1 mystery stamping, and your name will go in for a drawing for another prize, and I have a neat prize for that. A door prize. Anybody who signs up gets in for a door prize. The possibility of winning the grand prize bundle, the all attendee early registration gift, and also another prize that you get to pick for qualifying orders, pre-cut cardstock enough to make 6 cards for what we're doing, and bunches of crafty fun with friends. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure, I'll be posting that later tonight. Be sure to sign up for that. I hope that this gave you a little inspiration on how to use card layouts to benefit you in stamping. So, any questions or anything?
Nope.
You're just wired, aren't you? All right. Well, you guys have a great week. I will be back next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Until then, have a great weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.